Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay. Actually, I was trying to log in, but there's some issues in the Zoom and it won't allow me to log in. So that's why I got a bit late. Man, today don't know how I'm getting stars. Means what, Yathat? Like how you're getting stars, you don't know. What is there? Like I'm not getting your point. Yeah, I had downloaded the image. I just saved it. Let me just open it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Like it's an update. It's an update. It's an update in it. So now you'll be able to see the stars, like how many stars you have got and everything. So that is an update. So no need to worry about it at all. Okay, so let's start with the session. As it's a revision class, very happy to see the star. Got it. So I think so there are some new students also joined the session today. So for them, I have to explain everything again. So I'm sharing my screen. Do let me know once it's visible for you. Okay. Well, Yatharth, if you like, I think so. Like I had shared the message and you got it. Like it is going to be the revision class. So you'd be starting from the first level. Okay. So we'll start from the first level again because yes. So yeah, now we are conducting revision classes. So we are starting from again from the first level, and few new students also joined us. So they don't know the process of login and everything. So let me share my screen and let me just explain how to log into your dashboard and everything. So this is what the platform we are using for doing practice for your hackathon competition. I'm sharing the link for the same. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to enter your registered email over here. Okay. So your registered email ID through which you had joined the session as well. And then at the rate gmail.com. Then it will share one validation code at your registered mail. You can check it. You can go to your mail and you will get the thing for the same, the mail. So yeah, it is 118025. You have to add the same 118025 over here like this, and you need to press and submit validation. Then you would be getting your classes timing and everything, and you can press on start learning. And with the help of this, it will open a platform where you can do the practice. And right now we are using we are on Python. Ending me. Nobody is ending me. Oh, nobody is sending you. Okay, fine. Yeah, like nowadays, like now going forward, we are going to have to catch up classes only, the revision class. So in that, probably you will get it to know what is there. So no need to worry about it. Okay. So yeah, this is the Python advanced level project. So let me just give you a quick introduction about the platform. Here you can see, here are some puzzles. Like this is my Dave who needs to collect the energy bar. He got lost in the space. To get back to his home, he needs some energy. So he is trying to collect some energy bars over here to get the energies over here. So we have to help our Dave by giving him instructions. And for giving instruction, we are using Python language over here. Python is one of the easiest and simple language, and that's why most of the programmer are shifting from Java, C++ to Python because it's as simple as the English language. So let me just go to my level 1. Okay, only 4 levels I'm getting stars. Okay, we have to start from level 1. So this is the menu. Over here, you can see you have level maps, and from here you will get to know how many levels you have. So if you scroll the menu over here, you will get it to know like you have in total around 70 levels, if I'm not 80. Yeah, 80 levels you have in total. And we are doing practice over here for the finals, which is for India finals, and the learners who got selected from Indian finals, they will go for Asia finals. and the last would be with the China. So you all would be competing with the China if you have fortunately completed, like successfully get the rank in your Asia's finals. Okay. So we'll have to start from the first level, and the first is very simple and easy. This is my Dave. You can see if I hover my mouse on it, it says Dave, and here is my item which I need to collect, the energy bar. We can see the status of energy bar over here. As soon as you collect any energy, this bar will get increased. Okay, it will increase the thing. Okay, level 40, yes, your third. So these are the catch-up classes, the revision classes. Though there are some students, those who have missed the class, and there are some students, those who have joined the class very first time in the last session only. So that's why we are conducting these catch-up classes. So in these catch-up classes, you will get it to know everything because we are starting from level 1. So probably by Sunday, we will reach to level 40 or something, and then you will get it to know how to solve that one as well. Okay. So yes, so here you can see at line number 1, 2, and 3, it starts from hash. Hash means it's in comment over here. So all these three are comments over here. Got it? And in the front line, if I'll write anything without putting hash, that will take it as a code, okay, as an instruction set, and it won't take it as a comment. Okay, so that thing will be executed. If you want to skip something, then you can write hash at the first and you can type anything of the choice. This thing will get ignored by the compiler. It will not run, it will not try to run this thing, and it will directly go to the code. So for your understanding and for your reference, you can put comment, and it's a sign of a good programmer, those who add comments. Okay, so writing comment, it's a really good practice. Over here, you can see you're getting one step option over here. So with the help of this step option, you can move your date, but we are going to use a block, like these all are the block statement. If you click on it, it will write the command automatically for you. But I suggest don't go for this, type your own command. How to do it? First of all, my Dave is over here. I want my Dave to move, right? So I have to type Dave over here, DEV Dave, D capital over here. Then I want to call the function which name is step. So dot step step, and inside the bracket you need to mention how many steps do you want to move your Dave. So to get the first energy bar, my Dave needs to move 1, 2, 3 steps ahead. So I will be putting 3 over here. Once you're done, if you want to check your project, you can press on the run button. This is the run button. This is your restart button, and this one is the stop button. So to run it, you need to press on the run button, and you would be getting your first star is for successfully completing your first level. The second star you will get for the steps. If you have walked exact number of steps, let's suppose here 3 was there, right? So I had walked 3. So that's why I'm getting 3, like 3 out of 3. These are for steps, one more star for it. And the last one is for the number of line I had used in my code. So in my code, I have used only 1 line. So that's why I'm getting 3 stars. So all the 3 stars. If you want to do it again, you can press on this. You can do the same project again. If you want to go ahead, you can just press on the button, this one, the green button. It will open the next level for you. Here is an instruction box. With the help of this, like it will show you the instructions and all. Next to is this one is a speed block. With the help of this, you can increase or decrease just the speed of your Dave. Okay, so this one is your this is not working as of now, but it will work after few levels. This is your zoom in, zoom out button, and with the help of this, you will get it to know the coordinate, the x coordinate and the y coordinate. As we have solved this thing previously, that's why the code is already over here. It says Dave step 5. It means my Dave needs to move 5 steps forward to get this item. You can count it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps are there. So if I hit the run button, it will move my Dave forward like this. And I got it. So it's really simple and easy. Like now 3 steps are there. So Dave needs to move 1, 2, 3 steps only. If I say Dave step 4, what will happen? If I run it, it won't give me third star. It will just give me 2 stars over here. Why? The reason is I had moved my Dave 1 step forward. You can see 3 step needs to be there, but I had used 4 over there, and that's the reason why I'm getting only 2 stars over here. So I'll replay it, and I would be selecting 3 over here. Oh, 3, yes, and then hit the run button. And this time I'll end up with getting 3 stars, 3 out of 3 stars. Okay. Next is this one, like over here, Dave needs to use instructions are really helpful while solving things. So you can go just read the instructions and you will be able to solve it easily. Use the Dave turn left building block to turn Dave 90 degree to the left. Okay. So right now my Dave is facing in some different direction. It is facing like to the right, but I wanted to move it to the left. Okay. This is the left side of the Dave and this is the right side of the Dave. So if I move it to the left, then only it can go from here as well. It is not like that. It won't follow this path and get the thing. It will achieve the same thing. But the thing is over here, what is there? I want to complete my task using less number of steps and using less lines of code. So this is the easiest part. Like with 2 lines, I'll finish it. But if I'll go with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 lines I have to write. So rather than going for taking the big approach, like the lenient way, I'll go for the shortcut. So what you can do, you can click on it, it will say Dave, and then you can use this turn block over here, turn right, turn left. It needs to take a turn left. Then you have to go to new line. It will continue from here only, like Dave will step forward. It won't work. So you have to make it sure you will enter, and then you will tell your Dave to go forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps over there, like this, and then hit the run button. I got 3 out of 3 stars because I had used the easiest way to get the first energy bar over there. Now again, it needs to take a turn. Right now my Dave is facing this side. So let's suppose it needs to take a right turn to get the energy bar. So you have to make it sure that you are taking a correct turn. Dave, oh sorry, it needs to take a turn, right turn, and then my Dave needs to get the step, which is 4 over here. 4. Now hit the run button and it will solve it. So it is really simple and easy. So far, whatever we did, like it's just a 1 turn and goes forward, get your energy bar. But over here, you're supposed to take 2 turns. Like the first is forward, then turn, then forward. Okay, it's a little now as you go forward, as you will solve the puzzles, more levels, you would be getting more complicated. Okay, so I want this answer from Prajwal. Yes, Prajwal, try to solve this one and put the answer in the chat box. Okay, okay. Arpan Raj. Okay, Arpan Raj, you want to give answer? You can put it in the chat box. It's open for everyone. Everyone can try. Okay, to Mishka. Okay, yeah. Just put it in the chat. Then let's see. No, ma'am. Okay. Is it that much difficult? Okay, what's your question? Type it in the chat box. If you are having any question, any doubt so far, you can put it in the chat. I'll help you. Okay, Rudra, I got the answer from Rudra. Okay. Mishka says step 4. That is absolutely correct. First, it needs to go 4 step forward, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Once it reaches to here, it needs to take a left turn. So turn left and then 1, 2, 3 steps. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. If I hit the run button, I would be getting the output. Like it will work for me. I got to. How we will know that where Dave is facing? Where Dave is facing, how you will get it to know? You need to turn in that same way. Like if it is this way, it is front. It's a little complicated, but if you will solve the puzzles, you will get it to know. Right now, it is facing back. if you can see the face, the face of the Dave, it means it is facing backward. If you can see its back, then it is facing front for you. Yeah, it's a little complicated, but once you will try to solve some puzzles, Arpan Raj, on your own, then you will get it to know easy. Okay. So who will try? Who wants to try this one? Rohan, I think so. Last class was the first class, Rohan, isn't it? Okay. Rudra again. So are you getting now, Rohan, like how to solve these puzzles, how to start it, how to move them on the screen? Like first is 1, 2, 3, 3 steps forward, then it means to take a turn right because it is facing backward. So turn right and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely perfect. If I'll hit the run button, this thing will work for us. Okay, Rohan, you are in level 70. You got all 3 stars in every level. For all the levels, you got 3 stars. Okay, this one is a bit tricky. Try. Okay, good. I think so. You are doing a lot of practice at your home. No, 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 not. It is not compulsory. Yatharth. Like it is. We are doing this thing for the learners, those who had joined the session for the first time. If you are on some other level, it's fine. Not an issue. Okay, Rudra again. It needs to turn right. How we have solved this thing, let me just explain you. First, it is facing front because you can see it's back over there, right? So it needs to take a right turn. So Dave will take a right turn first. It needs to turn right. After that, 1, 2, 3 steps. So Dave will step 3 forward, right? Then what it needs to do, right now it will face in the right direction. So it's facing this way. So it needs to take a turn right again. They will take a turn right again, and then this time it needs to take a 2 steps forward, if I'm not wrong. Oh, left is there? Mm, yeah. Okay, yeah, correct. Left turn needs to be there. Second turn needs to be left, not the right. Okay, I got this answer from Prajwal and Rohan. No, from Rudra and Prajwal. Okay, good. 7 out of 7 steps, 4 out of 4 lines. Congratulations. Yeah, this is something new. Like for going forward, we are putting positive value, that is 4. But for going backward, rather than taking 2 turns, turn left again, you can put negative value. It will move backward as well. So first I'll go backward. They will step backward for 4 times. So -4 because it's backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once my Deva reaches here, it can straightway go and collect this one, right? No need to take a turn from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So next would be Dave will move 8 steps forward. Dave step for 8 forward and then hit the run button like this. So first it will go back and then it will go forward. Yes, perfect. You can do vice versa as well. It is not compulsory to like to go back only first. You can go forward first, like +4. You can collect this one first and then -8. Then it will go backward for 8 steps. So both the things are correct over here. Okay. So you might get some puzzles where you can solve the same thing using two different plots. Okay. Now over here, let's see who will answer this. Okay, Mishka. How this is working, it's like first it needs to go 3 steps for sure. 1, 2, 3. Now my Dave is over here. Now it's up to you. Either you can take a right turn or else you can take a left turn. So if you're taking a right turn, then it will take a right turn this way, right? Because it is facing front now. Then 1, 2, 3 steps. It says 3 steps. So 1, 2, 3 will make it to come here. And from here, rather than taking a turn, you can go backward to here to get the another one. So -6 will be there. Same, excellent, like all the 3 stars you're getting. Exact number of steps and correct number of steps. But if you will try to do it in a way like once it reaches to here, then you will take Dave to turn left and then again Dave to turn left. They will step for 6. This is the another way to solve the same puzzle. Like take the first, then take 2 turns, space in the same direction as your brick, and then get the block. But with this, you would be getting only 1 star. Why not 2? Because I had used extra number of steps, like I had took 2 turns over there, and the same extra 2 extra lines of code. So that's the reason over here why I'm not getting all the 3 stars. So if you want all the 3 stars, you have to make it sure you are selecting the easiest way. So rather than taking a turn and all, you can just simply put -6 to make it go backward. Ma'am, is this how the hackathon is going to be or it's just for practice? Okay. Rudra, it's like these are the simple ones, but in hackathon, yeah, 1 or 2 questions will come from that forward, backward. Some other will come from a for loop. We have next to it, we have for loop, we have arrays, we have list and all the things, right? So you will be getting these kinds of questions only where you have to solve the puzzle in the given time limit, and whoever solve the puzzle first, that will come first. Okay, you have to solve the puzzle and you have to try to get all the 3 stars. Okay, in a less number of time. Okay, this one a bit complicated. That's why it says you can use a repeat block over here. But we don't have a repeat block. What we can use in Python we can use for loop. For loop is something which will, what is the use of for? Yeah, this is what I'm explaining. Arpan Raj now. Okay. For loop is something with the help of which we can repeat certain thing. Like I want to go forward. I can say forward. I want to go forward 3 times, let's suppose. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. So either I can say forward 1 step, like I can write forward over here, then forward again, and then forward again. It doesn't make any sense. I'm writing same thing 3 times over here. So why we should do this thing? Rather than doing this thing, we can take one repeat block, like I'm explaining in the form of block, okay? Like I can say repeat the thing 3 times for me. And what is thing I want to repeat 3 times? I want to repeat the forward block. Okay, I want to repeat my forward block 3 times. So this thing will also do the same thing which this is doing for me. Even if I want to go forward for 10 step, I can put 10 over here, like 10, repeat 10 times, which block? Forward block. It will do the same thing for me. Make sense? So this is what the repeat block is. In the similar way, in Python, we don't have a repeat block. You have for loop. So for loop is what? For loop is something which will automatically increase the number of a variable for you. Let's suppose you are telling for I in range. We are putting range over here to mention how many times you want to repeat a certain thing. In the range of 5. Let's suppose you want to run something 5 times, and then colons over here. This is what the syntax for you. You can put the range of your choice. You can put any variable. This is the variable. Variable is what? What's a variable then? This question will come in your mind. What is a variable? Variable is something which will hold something for you, which holds some values for you. And it keeps on updating itself. It keeps on changing itself. Okay. Like, let me just take an example. Like you have some marbles, like you have hundreds of marbles. What you will do? You will not keep it like this only. You will take one box, and in that you will keep all the 100 marbles in it, right? You will not keep your marbles scattered in your home or house somewhere. No, right? You will keep it inside the box. So that box is holding that marble. That is the variable. In the similar way, this I, the name, this is my variable which is holding something. It will hold something. And it is not compulsory that every time that box will contain only 100 marbles. It might happen you just remove 10 marbles out of it. So you have 90 marbles now. It can hold 90 marbles as well. It can hold 1 marble as well. It can hold 100 marble as well, right? So the value of the variable, whatever the quantity is there inside the variable, it can change all the time. It is not like fixed. It can change all the time. Like the number of marbles can change inside the box, in the similar way inside your variable, the value can change. And what will happen over here in this for loop, here, as you had mentioned, I want the range of 5. It will start from 0. So first your variable, like I value would be is equals to 0. Okay, it will be 0. Then it will run whatever you have. If you are putting Dave step 3 over here, it will move your Dave to step 3. 1, 2, 3, like here. It will reach us to here. Okay. Then there is nothing under it. What it will do, it will increase your variable value by 1. So now, let's suppose what it will do, it will increase your variable value by 1 means what? It will make your I to I plus 1, whatever the I value is there. So in the starting, it was 0. So now as it says I plus 1, we don't have to write this thing. We are just assuming this thing. Okay, this is what happening in the back end. This is how your for loop is working. Okay, so this I will get 1 marks will get added to your I. My I will be now I will be equals to what? 1. Okay, now my for loop, this condition block, this for loop will check, is my variable, that is I, it's in the range of 5. Range of 5 means what? It means less than 5. Range of 5 means less than 5 always. Not equals to 5, not more than 5. It says, yes, your I is less than 5 because you have only 1 over here. It says, yes, your I is less than 5. I'll allow you to run this project, run this step, which says Dave step 3. So your Dave will move more 3 steps forward, like 1, 2, 3. Let's suppose your Dave is here. Now again, your I will change by 1. It means your I will be 2 now, right? Because it was already 1. So 1 added to 1 will be 2. So your I is 2. It will go to your for loop now, and it will check again. Like my I is in the range of 5. Yeah, it is less than 5. Then it will give the permission to your compiler to run this command for you, which says Dave step 3. Your Dave will again move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, like this. It will stop here. Then again your I will change by 1. Like your I will reach 3 now. Obviously, it's in the range of 5. Your Dave will move 3 steps again. 1, 2, 3. Then again I will change to 4, and it says yes, it is less than 5. It will allow your Dave to move 3 more steps forward, 1, 2, 3, and it will stop over here. Then your I will change to 5. Okay, now finally your I reaches to 5. I is equals to 5. Now it will go to your for loop and it will check for I in range 5. It says no, it is not 5. It's not in the range of 5. It is equals to 5 now. So your compiler, your for loop will not allow your things to be get executed. Like it will not allow this command to get implemented over there. It will stop it and your day will not move anymore. Okay. Are you getting this for loop? How your I value is changing all the time, how it is comparing with the range, how it is terminating your loop. The thing where it just stopped the loop, that is known as termination of loop. It stops your loop. So as soon as your I reaches to 5, it will stop the loop for you because your range is 5. It will take 1 less than 5 all the time. So basically, it will run your loop, run this command for I0 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5th time as well. But at the time of 6, like when your I is 5, it will stop the loop. Any question how your I is changing over here, how the range is working for you, how your Dev is moving and all? If you have any question, just type it in the chat quickly. Because this is a very important concept which would be there in going forward in all the projects. You would be getting this thing, and it's a really important concept of Python, which says for loop. It comes under loops and it's for loop. Okay. So it is not compulsory all the time that you can put I only over here. You can put any variable, like for keeping the marbles, I can take a handbag as well. I can take a box as well, right? There is no, it is not compulsory that I can keep it in a box only, right? So in the similar way, you can take any variable over here. Like suppose I can take Sabah over here. I can write my name, like for Sabah in range, in range 5. So it will, my Sabah will hold first 0 value. It will run whatever is there under inside the for loop. Then my Sabah will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. And once it reaches to 5, it will say, no, no more. I will not allow you to run anymore. You have to stop it away. Clear for loop is clear for everyone. Like for all the participants, those Chinmay, Mishka, Prajwal, Rohan, Rudra, Yatharth. Okay. Got it. Yes. Okay, so what we'll be doing over here, if you have noticed this pattern, you will get it to know. There is one thing which is repeating again and again. Then can we write either of I in range 0 to 5 and 5? Yes, yes. There are 3 ways actually. There are 3 ways to specify the range. Okay, there are 3 ways. The first is the simplest way. Like you can put range and you can put how many number of time you want to execute the thing. Range 5. That's it. Simple. So ideally your I will start from 0, right? It will always start from 0 if you're putting only 5 ending, and it will end at I is equals to 4, right? Because it always takes one less number than your range. This is the first way to specify the range. The second way to specify the range is you can put range, okay, and then you can put 0, 5. What's the meaning of 0, 5? 0, 5 means you're stating this is the start point of my range. My I should start from 0 and this is my end point. So it will again do the same thing. It will start from 0 and it will end at 4. But if you're putting over here 1, 5, it means what? It will not start from 0 now. It will start your I from 1. I will be started from 1 and I will end to 5. Oh, sorry, 4. The lower will be always one number less than. Okay. So if you're putting 5, it is also same. If you're putting 0, 5, that is also same. But if you're putting 1, 5, that is something different. Okay. Okay, Prajwal. And the third, there is third way also of the range, where we can specify the steps. Like by default, your I value will be increased by 1 all the time, right? It will get increased by 1. First, it will start from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. But you have one way in which you can control that increment as well. How? You can put range, then bracket, the starting point. I want to start from 0. I want to end it at 5, let's suppose. And I want my I value to take a step of 2. To take a step of 2 means what? It will put your I is equals to 0 first, correct? It will not take 1 then. It will skip your 1. It will take I equals to 2 directly. Then it will skip your 3. It will take I is equals to 4 directly. Okay. And then skip 5, it goes to 6, and 6 is out of the range. It will not run. So if you're putting this step, so over here, it will execute your loop only 3 times. In the other condition, it was executing it for the 5 times. Okay. So this is what the last one is, what steps over here. We use this thing, but not over here. We had not used this thing anywhere over here. Okay. But yeah, this is also one type of range where you can specify steps. So you can specify the things in 3 ways. I'm just putting it in the over here. Like the first is range inside the bracket is ending point, only 6. Then range inside the bracket, starting point 0 and ending point also 6. Then third is what? Range inside the bracket, starting point, ending point, and then steps, jumps. You can call it jumps or steps. So what is here? This one is my starting point. Yeah. It denotes my only, this is only my starting point. It shows only start. Just write it down on your in your notebook or somewhere. So it would be really helpful for you in future. This one is your start, and second value is what? End value. Oh, sorry. The first one is not start. The first one is your end value only. Oh my God. This is your end value only. It says it I want to start at 6. So by default, it will start from 0. And to 6, it means start from 0. Nothing in the starting point. It means by default, it will take it as 0. And this one is your start. You are showing start value. Then comma end value as well. I want to stop at 6. So stop value as well. And the last one is known as steps or jumps. You can put any number over there. Like if you want to create, with the help of this, you can create a table as well. Like if you want to start from 0 and you want to write the table of 5. So 0, 51. If you will keep range like this, 0, then 5, 1, then 5. Then it will automatically print. If you're printing your I, then it will say print I over here. Then it will automatically print your 5 tables like 0, then 5, then 10, then 15, then 20, then 25, and so on. Okay. So this is how we can use the step 1 while printing your even odd number, while printing your any table or something. So where you can use step value as well. Okay. So are all the 3 forms of ranges clear for everyone? This is very important topic of like for loop and the range. because you have to use this thing a lot of time. Now, if you have noticed one thing over here, let me just type it for you quickly. Dave will need to go forward for 3 steps over here. Then Dave needs to take a right turn. Then again, Dave will step forward 3 times. Then Dave needs to take a right turn and then forward. So this is what the logic over here. It says forward, turn right, forward, turn right, forward. Correct? So over here, I'm using how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can finish the same thing in 3 lines. How? The first thing is that if you have noticed, I'm repeating 2 blocks only all the time. And these 2 are the blocks. It says step 3 and right, step 3 and right, step 3. If I'll take one more right after reaching here, it doesn't make anything wrong for me. Correct? So basically, I'm repeating these 2 blocks only. For how many times I had repeated it? 1 time, 2 times, and then 3 times. So I want to repeat these 2 blocks 3 times. So what I'll be doing over here, I would be deleting all the others like this. Now I will take a for loop. I'll say for, you can put anything, any variable name, and make sure variable name start with alphabets only. If you will start with the number like 3R, it will not work for you. It will give you an error, but you can put R3. Okay. So starting word should be alphabet, no any number. Okay. So let's suppose I put X for X in range. I have one range. Why I'm putting range over here? Because I wanted to start from, like, I wanted to do the same thing 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So range is something which will create the range of a number for you, like the sequence number over here, which start from 0 or which start from 1, 2, 3, 4. The starting point you can fix it, ending point you can fix it. It will create the range for you of the numbers. So that's why we are putting range over here. But if you have a list of numbers, another way to solve the same thing, what you can do, you can create a list like A is equals to, and you can put the number inside it, inside the list. How we can put number inside the list? Like 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is the another way. And then I will say for X in A. I will not say for X in range 3. In A. Why A? Because A is holding same thing. 1, 2, 3. So X will run 3 times for me because in my A variable, I'm having 3 numbers only. Okay. So X would be 1 for the first round. Then X will change to 2 for the second round. Then X will change to 3 for the third round. So this is known as a list. So you can use for loop with list as well. You can use your for loop with range as well. So I'll go for range because we want the continuous number, right? We want 0, 1, 2, 3. There is no like I want 1, 5, 7, 8, 9. When you have like this kind of random numbers, at that time you can put the X value with the list. But as of now, I want the simple one. So I'll go for I in range. And I want it to repeat 3 times. I'll be putting 3 times over here. And then if you want these 2 things to be a part of a for loop, okay, you have to make it sure you're putting one space before it, and that is known as indentation. Indentation, sorry. This space is known as indentation. Okay. If you will not keep this space, what will happen? Your for loop will run 3 times for sure because of this thing, and it will run this step only 3 times. And once it will come out of the for loop, your for loop will stop. Then it will go to the right turn. This is not we want. We want it to do alternatively, like 3 step, then right turn, 3 step, then right turn, 3 step, and then right turn. We don't want it to do 3 step, 3 steps, 3 steps, and then right turn. No. Are you getting my point? So if you want anything to be a part of a repeat loop, it should be inside the repeat loop, not under the repeat loop. The basic thing, like let's suppose this is a repeat loop you have. If you want to move, like I want to repeat 2 blocks, forward and then turn right. So I have to keep the forward block inside it and the turn right block as well inside it. If I'll keep only forward block, only one block inside this thing, and the other block turn right out of it, and I will say repeat 3 times. So it will just repeat my forward block 3 times, and once it's done repeating 3 times, then it will come to my turn right block. And this is something very wrong over here. So you have to make it sure the commands which you want to be executed repeatedly or certain number of times, it should be a part of for loop. For that, you have to make tab over here that is known as indentation. If you will not put this tab, it won't work properly for you. Let me show you. If I'm not putting any tab over here, it will show me an error. There is an error in line number 6 of code. Pay attention to indentation. Python requirements for indentation are very strict, right? So indentation is really strict over here. If I put only one block, what it will do, it will move my day forward 3 times, again, and which is not working for me. After forward only, it needs to take a turn, so you have to keep the other one as well inside the loop and then run. So 3, take a turn, 3, take a turn, and then 3, take a turn. Exact number of step, exact number of line, and everything is good for all the 3 steps. So is for loop is clear for you all now in detail? How to put the range, how to change the range, how we can play with the range and everything. Yes or no? Okay. Rudra say yes. Okay, fine. So yeah, we would be continuing it from here only, like from the level number 12. We had successfully completed the first unit. The meteorite prices are done. Now we are in repair outer compartment. So we had successfully completed 11 level. From tomorrow onwards, we will be continuing from number 12, and we'll try to finish by 20. Okay, and from 11 to 20, you will get the use of for loop only, and we would be discussing more about for loops. This time it works like with the help of this, you will get it to know the numbers, and you will get one grade. So yes, this is it for today. Any question, any doubt from today's session? No? Okay, so then let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Bye, everyone. Take care. Rudra, for the recordings only, we did this thing, like there are number of students, those who are asking for the recordings. So that's the reason why we are conducting this sessions. Like again, we have started from level 1 so that you will get everything. Arpan Raj, I had explained for loop only now. From last 20 minutes, I was explaining. Okay, not an issue. Arpan, I'll explain it tomorrow as well. Okay, because tomorrow again we have to use it. So I'll explain you tomorrow. Yes, Yathard, I'll revise everything. Tomorrow we would be finishing that thing. Okay. Lesson number 19, 20. Okay, but I'm having another class. So that's the reason. Okay. So we will meet tomorrow, Yathard, and tomorrow we'll complete by 10. Bye. Bye, everyone.